Hey YouTube, this your girl B the Notary. I hope you guys are having a great day today. So today this video is for everybody, everyone, whether you're a business owner, you work for whoever, Walmart, Kmart, barber, whatever you do, you need to hear this video. But before I get started, you guys, please make sure you like and subscribe and share with everybody because everybody needs to hear this information, okay? All right, so I'm going to tell you guys how you can never pay for flights, never pay for hotels. You need to be getting this information, and we all need to be doing this. All right, so how is that? Now, if you are a type of person where, when you go and you pay for things and you swipe and you use your debit card, you're missing out, you guys. I have a little secret I'm going to tell you guys. I never, and I mean never, very well, now I don't want to say never because maybe that would be lying. Very rarely do I ever use my debit card that is attached to like my checking account, right? I bank with Navy Federal. I very rarely use that specific debit card, okay? And I'm going to tell you why I don't, because I like to travel. I like to go out of town. I like to do all of these different things, and I don't want to pay for it. And you don't have to. There are credit cards, you guys, that you can use where you guys will get tons of rewards, okay? And you'll never have to pay for flights. And I'm going to tell you which one I like, but there are like tons of, credit cards that offer these different rewards. But the credit card that I love, I'm not sponsored by them. This is free game that I'm putting you guys on because I feel like we all need to know this. I use the Capital One Venture card, okay? So, what I do is, this is what I do. Every time I use my credit card, I don't care if it's buying gas, groceries, a Kit Kat, whatever it is, I make purchases and I immediately pay them off. I immediately go into the little app, the Venture. It's the Capital One Venture card, not Venture One. I think it's just the Venture card. I go into the Capital One app and I pay it off. That way I don't accrue interest and, I get the benefits of the rewards. Okay, so let me just tell you about this Capital One Venture card that I love. So this specific card, and there, like I said, there's several other. American Express has really, really good cards with a lot of benefits, with a lot of points. So this card, the annual fee, I'm going to actually link I'm going to put the link to the Capital One Venture card. And again, this is just one example of cards with really, really good benefits. So I'll link that in this video. But this specific card, okay, it has an annual fee of $95. And then it gives you a welcome amount of points of 75,000. Okay, so you have to spend, which is really not hard. I know this is going to sound like, oh, I can't spend that much so quickly. Within 3 months, you have to spend $4,000. Okay, that's not hard if you literally spend everything on this card and then just pay it off. Okay, so after 4 months, you get 75,000 welcome points, okay, which equates to $750 in travel credits. In addition to that, right now, I think Capital One Venture, this card is running a special of, in addition to the 75,000 points, they also give you 250 welcome, like a travel credit. So essentially, once you pay, I think the travel credit is available immediately, right? So the $250. So within 4 months, you have 100,000 points, which is equivalent to $1,000 of travel. That you can also use that for your hotel and all of that, right? And then outside of that, the welcome points, you guys, every time you make a purchase, you get 2 points for every dollar. So if you spend $200 at the grocery store, you're going to get 400 points, okay? And then also, when you buy hotels, when you book flights, just regular flights, you also get 5 times the points. So again, if you spend $100, you're gonna get, what is that? $500 or 500 points. Okay, and that is with this. I'm only right now talking about this specific card. And that is because I use this card. This is the card that I primarily use for everyday use. And you guys, I have gotten so many, I recently went to Thailand. I went to Bahamas, recently, actually last month for my birthday. I didn't pay for that flight. So I like to use my points towards flights. I have, done a couple of nights with hotels, but I usually use my points towards my flights, especially like I'm planning to hopefully go to Africa, before the end of the year. And I'm going to use my points. So again, how I do this is, in addition to those welcome points that you'll get, and again, I have to emphasize, it's not hard to spend $4,000 in 3 months. It's really not, if you literally charge everything that you do and then pay it off. I'm not telling you to buy anything that you can't afford, okay? Which would in turn, have you carry a balance and then accrue interest and all of that. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm simply saying, instead of using your debit card, use this credit card or any other credit card, whatever, credit card you prefer. A lot of my friends used American Express. A lot of them, you might use Discover. Maybe not so much Discover because then it's not accepted everywhere. But there are Discover cards that offer, points as well. You might want to use Wells Fargo, Bank of America, whatever. Most banks and most institutions have a credit card that gives you travel rewards, okay? My point is that you want to get out there and travel more, or maybe you're already traveling and you're tired of actually paying for your flights, you should put that debit card down, you guys, and get a good travel rewards card so that you can start getting free flights, free hotels, and there's all kinds of other really, really good benefits. I know American Express and Capital One, a lot of times if you book through them, they'll give you like free upgrades on a hotel. So let's say you got a garden view, but you really want ocean view. If you book, with that particular credit card, they'll give you ocean view, or maybe they'll provide upgrades where you can get a suite. You know what I mean? You can get, deals with restaurants. It's all kinds of rewards. And I just feel like we should be doing things and being smarter about ways to make our money work for us. I'm all about free 99, all of the things. I'm all about, any type of benefit that I can get. I'm the type of person where if I buy something, it could be from Sephora, Fashion Nova, Zara, whatever, I'm going to look to see if there's a coupon. I'm trying to, get all the benefits that I can. And so I have been doing this for years now, and it's very rare where I've paid for a flight. I'll just put it like that because, everything that I do, like all of your different reoccurring costs, I'm really big on DoorDash, which I'm not proud of. However, I do buy a lot of food from DoorDash. So even that, I have that on, the specific credit card so I can get the, the rewards for that. You might buy Amazon Fresh or whatever it is that you buy everything with, a good travel rewards credit card and then pay it off. And you'll get all the points, and that way you can use your points towards travel, restaurants, whatever it is that you really, really like. Oh, in addition to that, because we all use Amazon. I know with Capital One, and I'm sure American Express, all of them are the same. All of the rewards that you get, you can use that to make your purchases on Amazon. If you upload, how like in Amazon, they'll have a section for all of your, payment information. And I have like several cards on there. And then when you go there, when you, go to the cart in Amazon, it'll ask you which card you want. I'm sure you guys see if you have a credit card in there with rewards, it'll say, oh, well, you have this many rewards on Capital One. Do you want to use your rewards to make this purchase? So it's not necessarily just travel points. It's all kinds of things that you can use to get things for free. And, when you're using your debit card, you're just not getting that benefit. So I really wanted to talk to you guys about that because especially, let me also say, if you are a business owner and you have a business credit card, you should be using that credit card, you guys, because usually business credit cards tend to give more rewards, a higher rewards. Like, let's just say for every $3, you get, 3 points, 4 points, 5 points, whatever. There are some American Express cards that give you 10 points on the dollar. And those cards tend to have higher annual fees. So, you kind of got to weigh the pros and cons. But if you travel and you like to travel first class and you want those high points, it might be worth it to you to pay $500, $600, $700 in an annual fee. But it might be worth it because for every dollar you're spending, you're getting, it's 10 points for every dollar. You know what I mean? So you got to kind of just see what your financial situation is, what it is you're looking to do. But either way, there is a credit card for you out there, and you guys need to be taking advantage of these different rewards. Now, there are other cards, and I'm not going to get into those that give you cash back, right? So you may not want to use your points for travel, but we all should be taking advantage of credit cards. Some people will tell you that credit cards are the devil and all of that, and they can be if you're irresponsible. However, if you're smart and you make your money work for you and you make sure you pay them off immediately, you can get lots of stuff for free, including travel, because that's what I want, because I like to travel, so I like to use my points towards my flights. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful, you guys. I am going to put the link to the Capital One website if you're interested in learning more about the venture card, which is what I use. Follow the link, and you have to have, obviously you have to have pretty good credit to get most of these cards, but follow the link and look into their welcome offer. It's a really, really good offer, and start using your credit cards instead of your debit cards for everyday use. Okay. All right. So if you guys have any questions, please drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. And as always, please like, subscribe, and share. And you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.